And then COVID happened, man. COVID happened, man. So I tried to do what I could with what I had. Now it's so hard to get a job. My ex left me. Now my friends are leaving me. And all I had were these games. But at least I had them. And they're gone now. And I don't know what to do. I can't sleep. I try to eat. I can't eat. They really brought so much like joy to me, man. Because I'm like, I know my YouTube isn't doing well. I know my Twitch isn't doing as great as it used to. But I could always go back and talk with them about it. And I ruined everything. I ruined everything. The thing is, I know what to do. I'm just not, I'm not focused on doing it. But I can't do it alone. I need my friends, man. I can't do it alone. I can't just keep waking up every day now and being lost. I have a therapist. I've been taking pills, everything, man. That shit does not help. That shit does not help. Granted, this just started now, but I'm happy when I'm around people. I'm happy when I'm around people and I get to feel what they feel, man. I like being around people. And if it's people I like, I really like being around them. I'm not like an extrovert, but it's just nice to have people to be around. I never got the love or attention that I needed when I was young. I always had to do things on my own. I had to learn how to do things on my own, how to push through. Because that's all I had. I just had to learn how to push through. I used to be able to go to school and just distract myself and be around people and, and, and I would play the games and whatnot, and games got me into seeing people and talking with people and being around them. Games got me closer to people because we could relate to them. That's what I had. I like games. I like talking about anime. I like talking about all that stuff because I got to be with friends and I got to talk with them and just be okay, man. It's already too late with the whole pill stuff because I've been taking them and they used to help me sleep, but the past 3 days it's not helping me no more. It's not helping me no more. Ever since this happened, I can't I can't sleep. I can't sleep properly. I'm sleeping like in 4 hour bursts, like 4 hour bursts. Like I can't sleep properly anymore. I when I eat, like I can eat, but it's hard to. My mouth is hurting me now. Like my body is physically feeling like pain. I can try to talk with them, but I don't know what to do. That's the only thing I can think of doing is trying to talk with them and try to reason with them that I am trying to change, that I want to change. But I can't do it alone. I can't do it alone. I don't even want them to be my life coach. I just want them to be a part of my life again. I was so worried about being good at games. And I had what I wanted right in front of me, man. I was accepted by those people, man. I was accepted by those people. I wanted acceptance. I wanted respect. I wanted people to accept me for for what I am. Because I never felt like I fit in with nobody. That's why I had these games, because these games were the only thing I had. And they got me through a lot of things in life. And they got me to talk with people and really like move forward and do things with them. And I know games don't last forever, but friends should. Friends should. I know they care, and that's why they left. They can't bear to see me like this. But I can't do this stuff alone. I can't do it alone, man. Bro, I'm not even thinking about Nightbot right now. That is like the furthest thing from my mind, bro. That is like the furthest thing from my mind. What will change this time? What do you mean? Oh, I realized what I did was wrong. I realized sitting in Discord calls for 3 hours thinking that nobody wants to talk to me is whack. Because those people do want to talk to me. They do like when I'm around there. And they're looking for me to be better. They're looking for me to talk with them. They're looking for me to, you know, be willing to just reach out and talk with them instead of just sitting there. I'm just I'm scared, bro. The people that I want to reach out to, I'm scared. I always get angry too because I'm scared of losing people. Like I end up pushing them away, and that's not the right thing. Every time I get angry, I push people away. I push people away so much. I push people away so fucking much, man. I know this is not right. I know what I'm doing is not the right thing by me streaming this, but I literally like it sucks because I connect with them over everybody. I always think these thoughts about people always trying to be against me. I always think these thoughts. Always think these stupid thoughts. I could change my diet, I could work out, but that's not making me happy. I I literally I shit you not. Every time I would finish streaming, I would always go to the Discord. Always. Always. I always had people to talk to. Always. It was good that they were a part of my Discord and they were willing to do things, man. It's my grandmother. My grandmother made me think these things. I know I'm loved. I know that there are people that love me out there. And I can't keep going through this stuff and hurting people. I can't keep going through this stuff and making people worried and sad and all this other stuff. My grandmother, no, it's how I was raised. It's not what she did to me, it's how I was raised and the influence she gave me. A lot of stuff went on through her life. She's still doing the best she can, but a lot of stuff went on through her life. And it caused her to have this jaded view of people. And I see when I talked to her today, I saw a lot of the problems that people talked about with me in her. But my grandmother is not like the person to blame. I'm my own person. I know I can't ignore how I feel. I keep trying to. I keep trying to ignore how I feel. I try to ignore how I feel right now by playing Guilty Gear, but I can't. I don't feel like doing anything anymore. Like, I don't feel like playing games anymore because I don't get to go back and talk with people. I always had somebody to talk to after I was done with what I was doing. I always had people that I could hang out with. I was grateful when they were in the Discord call and they would always talk with me. And even if they didn't talk with me, just them being there, I could tell them, like, I, I just want them to know that. I just want them to know that I value them. I do care about them. I value them, man. I value whenever fucking what's his name? I don't want to say their names on the stream because if I do, that's a problem. I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna do that. But he was always in the Twitch chat. Always. He's always in the Twitch chat. Always joking around. Always supportive. Always helping. Always helping. He was always supportive. Yeah, it's been going on for 3 days, Neji. I can't, man. I don't know if I can keep dealing with this every day, bro. Like, this pain hurts, dude. It hurts. It hurts. And the one thing I just want my friends back. I don't care about anybody. I just want my friends back, man. And I always like this voice, bro. I always like this guy's stupid voice. I always like this guy's stupid voice. And he was always reasonable to talk to. He put me onto a lot of things. And it was nice having him in there, just talking with him. And then I got mad at I got mad at the other one. I got mad at him just for something he said. He already apologized. How can I like how am I right on that? He like I know what he said was bad, but he was right and I should have just moved on. I should have just moved on. I should have just moved on and just let things happen. And I'm just so stupid. Like, I'm so dumb. Like, I had people that respected me. I had people that cared about me. And I thought that they were against me. I had people that cared about me and I thought they were against me. Now I have nobody, bro. Now I have nobody. I want to reach out to them and try to talk with them, but I want them to know I care about them. I cherish what I had with them, man. Like, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared because I don't know. I I want to change. I can't do it alone. I can't do it alone and I can't keep feeling this way. I can't. Like, it's stopping me. It's stopping my progress. It's stopping everything. It's stopping everything. Like, it hurts. It hurts, man. It hurts. Like, I don't even care if people look at me and they think some type of way anymore. I don't care about any of that. I want to wake up every day knowing that I got people. I got people in that call that I can fucking talk to. And of all those people, those three people, man, it felt good. It felt good to talk. It felt good to talk with them, man. It felt good to be there, to express all the things I was talking about. And they got it, bro. They got it. Like, I don't need them to be my life coach. I don't need them to do these things. I just need them around, man. I need them around. Like, they held me together, bro. And I get it, like, I should look for my own happiness. I should look for what to be happy on my own, but I can't. I can't be happy knowing that I messed up and that I want to do better and then I can't even, like, I can't even, like, I want to talk with them. I want to let them know I care, that I empathize, that I know how they feel. I understand. I know what I did was wrong. I don't want them to deal with drama anymore. I don't want people to deal with all this drama anymore. I don't. I know. I don't want them to deal with any of this drama anymore. I just I just really need them. Like, I need them, man. What 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 sucks is one of the people that gifted me Sonic Frontiers and I played it, right? They left But they gifted me that game, bro, and I had a good time overall. But they gifted it to me, man. They gifted it to me. Now, I know I beat it, but I now it's like it hurts, bro, cause they were looking out for me, man. And then what am I gonna do? I'm gonna get off stream. I'm gonna try to talk to them. They're not gonna say anything, and I'm gonna go back to sleep. This is not healthy. I have to try. I have to try to tell them. I have to try to let them know. I can't. I cannot live as I am now, feeling alone, being alone. I can't. I can't, man. I can't. I can't. I can't keep living this way. I can't keep living this way. I can't. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I'm not gonna hurt myself, but my body, it doesn't feel good. Like my head hurts. I know. I know you guys are together and you guys are like with me. And I keep taking that for granted. I know I'm not alone. But when I cut off the stream, I am alone. I know I still have people I could talk to when the stream is over. Star, those users are the ones that left. Those active users are the ones that left. Yo, usually right now, they'd be in there talking, having a good time, man. I'm so scared to turn off the stream because I'm like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Like, I can't begin to tell you how annoying it is to just be, how annoying it feels to just be lying, just in bed, just unable to like do anything. I hate that. It's one thing if it's just with random people online. It's another one. It's just with people that you knew online and you stayed with them for so long. Thank you, Elsa. You telling me to stabilize myself and show them that I'm trying. It just doesn't feel good to do any of the things I used to do. It stopped feeling good. Like I was playing Strive just now and I'm like, yeah, I'm playing it, but I don't feel good, man. Like you have somebody that's been in your chat for 2 years that's done nothing but support you, and you got to talk with them, and you got to know how they are, and they just leave. Just fucking leave, bro. But they didn't just leave. I know they just didn't leave. They left because of me, because of what I was doing. I just don't want to be alone. I don't want to feel how I'm feeling anymore. And this is what was said to me. This is what was said for me. I'm not mad at you or anything of the sort. Just want to talk before you kick off the day streaming, so there's no easy way to say this. I don't want to name names, but more than one person has expressed that after what happened. They are frightened of you. These aren't random nobodies either. These are people that have been around, people we know. That's why some of them left. So I'm not going to tell you how to act or what to do, but I think you should at least consider that. Also, after talking with them more, I really think you should appreciate that dude definitely cares about you a lot. He was pretty shaken, but he sat down and tried to mediate your discussion. You're absolutely petrified by me when we're in BC together. When we had that conversation about Juicebox and Marvel. To me, it seemed like it completely deflated you. I wasn't mad or upset or anything of the sort. I was just trying to tell you my interpretation of the advice you were given. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like you reacted really strongly to that. You even apologized. Maybe I was speaking in a manner that made it sound like I was heated or annoyed. I'm not sure, but if that's the case, I definitely didn't mean to sound that way. I don't really know what advice to give you, though. I don't know how to help. The way you've been acting is so forced, and that's never what I wanted. I liked you as you, hot headed as you were. The only issue was that sometimes you really let that get out of control. You're gonna explode like you did, and when that happens, the community will die. There's no nice way to say it. People won't stick around for another episode like that. You need to let yourself feel those emotions and find a better way to deal with them. You can't just pretend you don't have them. It was really hard trying not to just leave. I would have talked to you about it, but I'm not a public person. I'm barely okay with being on your stream. And I'm definitely not okay with having those kinds of conversations on stream. You're not being part of the conversation, not joking, not laughing, not chilling. Why let something so trivial affect you? I understand you ended up in a very, very difficult to navigate social situation. I don't know what I'd do in your shoes. I never had the issues you do. My anger issues, though, are a fraction of what you deal with. What I'm telling you is not to be disingenuous, and I understand that you are lost, which is why you are acting the way you're acting. I mean, I cracked. I literally did because now they're gone. It's not that it's wrong for me to express how I feel. It's not wrong for me to do that. Do you feel like you will grow from the situation in a way that'll make you a better person? Personally, no. I can say that 1000%. No. I, I, I don't feel that way. Only I don't feel like it'll make me a better person, but maybe it will. The the reason why I don't feel it will make me better is because I'm just in pain. Maybe that pain will teach me not to take my friends for granted. And then if that's the case, then yeah, I'll learn from it. I will learn from it. But I can't do it alone. I can't do it alone. We used to talk for hours. Hey, Will, I'm not doing good. I can't. I can't play any of the games I play. I can't stream the way I want to stream. I can't. Like I'm reading what he's telling me, and I understand and I get it now. I get it now. All I can do is try to talk with them one last time. It's not who texted me now, it's what they said to me prior. All I can do is try. I know you guys are here for me. I'm just saying I get it. Like I'm getting what I did wrong. I'm getting what I did wrong. And I have to stop pushing people away. All I can do is try to talk with them and let them know, like, I get what I did was wrong. What was my realization? When I get mad, when I get mad, I push people away. I keep thinking, I keep thinking that my friends are against me when they're not. This whole time, I was thinking like all of my friends were against me, like they don't care. Like they've always been like rude to me. I would always sit in Discord calls thinking like they don't want to talk to me, but I never gave a chance to try to talk to them. I never tried talking with them. And then and then and then I get upset on stream. I get upset on stream, and when I get upset, I don't take a break and chill. I don't like take myself away from the situation, and I just get mad and I just go off the deep end with people, and I keep assuming and thinking so much, and I get so deep in my thoughts of things that aren't true. I've been asking and wanting for respect from people, but they already gave it to me, and I kept being ungrateful about it. I kept being ungrateful about it because I would constantly think that they didn't like me, that I was doing something wrong. And I mean, I am doing something wrong by thinking these things because it's not the truth. And I let that cloud me. I just don't want any more drama. I don't want people to look at me and think like there's just gonna be nothing but me getting mad or me crying or whatever. Like, I want people to feel welcome because I want friends. I used these games as a way to connect to people. But I got so enamored with trying to be good with these games and wanting respect from people that I didn't realize that I already had the respect that people that I thought people weren't giving me. I already had that respect. And I never once thought that maybe what I was doing was wrong. Well, I want to be positive and I want to talk with them and let them know, like, I understand what I was doing was wrong. But people can't live alone. I cannot begin to tell you how alone I feel. And I kept rewarding myself with being in those calls because it made me look forward to that every day to just talk with people. I would see people in the call and I'd be like, yo, like I could talk with them, let's go. Like, yeah, I have a job on the way, but it's like a city job, so I have to wait for them. Like I'm doing all the processes. I'm probably gonna have to get fingerprints, all this stuff. But that's gonna take a while. And I appreciate that, Kasuma. But I could definitely tell you right now when it comes to like trying to get a job, trying to work, it's really hard right now. Cause I know I could just work any job, but I went to college, I have like 2 degrees. I should be able to get something good, but it's so hard. Like it's so hard to get jobs because most places that are hiring now, most people that are hiring now, it might be remote work with like things like that. And even then those jobs go away so fast. It's just really hard right now. And I've been trying. I really have been trying. Exactly, Elsa. It's either they want 5,000, 5 million, and then the worst part, Elsa, is that because I have 2 degrees and all this experience I did in the past, right? Now it's like, oh, you're overqualified, so we don't want you. So the jobs that I would try to settle for don't even want me because they can't pay me. They can't pay me what I'm worth. To them, they'll be like, well, you're gonna leave, so that's why I've been stuck. Well, Solomon, if you want to talk to me more about that, I'll look into it, and then maybe we could do something. But I just want my friends. I want my friends back. Should I talk with them? Should I at least try to talk with them one last time? It's not that I don't respect that they want to leave, but I just want them to know that I hear them and I understand how they feel. Yeah, I love them. I do. I love them. Like, I love being able to go into the call and talk with them. Yeah, Solomon, just hit me up. I'm not gonna be doing anything. Well, I tried, man. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna come off the stream. I'm gonna have nobody to talk to. I'm gonna be alone with my thoughts. Have you slept? I'm sleeping in 4 hour bursts, bro. I'm sleeping in shotgun bursts again. That never happened until now. Until the past 3 days, bro. The past 2, 3 days. The last time that's ever happened to me was like almost a year and change ago. And it's happening again. I just wanna. I know you guys feel the same. I know. I know. I know. I know you guys wanna talk. I'll talk with you guys. I will. But I need them back. They're just good people. They're just really good people, and I took them for granted. No, I know. I know. I've been resting, but I can't sleep. I can't sleep. Like, I can't sleep properly. I don't feel. Like, it's like. How do I put this? I'll lie in my bed. Y'all already know I listen to ASMR. I'll lie. I'll lie in my bed. I'll lie in my bed, and I'll fucking. I'll drift to sleep, but then I'll wake up, and I'll feel sweaty as hell. Like my body is like fighting. And then I'll try to go back to sleep and I can't. So then I get up and I try to find a call to talk in. I try to find places to talk in. And then I feel terrible because I'll try to join like different discords to try to talk with people, but some of these discords I've been in, I've tried to talk with them, and you know, it's like I've had experiences with them in the past too, and I've had these thoughts in the past too. But I have to try to talk with them. Like people in the Vespa Arcade Discord, I could just literally go and just talk with them, and then I just don't feel like I should. I don't think anybody robbed it from me. I did it to myself. I did it to myself. If they don't come back, what will you do or say? I don't know. I really don't know. Will, I really don't know. I, I, I don't know. The thing I want to say is that if they don't come back, I respect their wishes. And if they don't want to come back, I understand why. And I think that's the best thing, is that if they don't want to come back, I understand. And I have to somehow try to move on. Try to move on with my life. And it's not going to feel right, because none of those things is what I want to do. Yes. Yes, Straw Hat. Yes. I really do feel like I lost a piece of myself. Yes. The thing is, I'm scared. I feel scared. I feel very scared. I feel scared because I feel like I make people worry, I make people frightened, I make people upset, and I don't want to do that to people. That's what they tell me. So I'm not trying to hurt no one. I'm just scared. I used to, like, the thing about it is, the thing about it is, I always had people to talk to. Like, Will, I know you're working, right? Like, I know everybody there worked, but I always had people to talk to. I would wake up, and I think the first thing I would do after, like, I would brush my teeth and take a shower, the first thing I would do is I would see what's going on with everybody in there. Because Brado would be in there. He'd say dumb shit or post memes. You know, fucking Childizzle and Bucks, they would be chilling, or they'd be talking with everybody. They'd be talking with Chroma, everyone. And it felt good. It felt welcoming whenever I was in there. and I took that for granted. Now it's like people in there in my Discord barely want to talk. And I know it's not their fault because everybody's busy. And I get that. But it's like everybody in there barely wants to talk now. And I'm alone. I know I have my friends in real life, but they're always working. They're always working. And it's not like nobody in my Discord chat isn't working. They are. It's just I guess it was more accessible. It was more accessible to just turn on my computer and see them there and laugh and feel belong. So that's why I feel so much sadness because no matter what I do, I can't. Yes. Yes, Hassan. Yes. It's because of the things I've said and the way I've acted. I'm just saying I always had people to talk to. I got a message from somebody. And they're like, it's very hard to forgive you. I was never your enemy. I was on your side for a good while. I shared my experiences with you. I tried to help you because I've gotten frustrated like that and pushed people away, but you made it very difficult and fought me every step of the way. I still don't want you to hurt yourself or turn to drinking because that's going to make things much worse. People have told me to stop trying to help you because you're not going to listen. And like an idiot, I kept trying. But at the same time, your breakdowns on stream became a joke where I couldn't take it seriously anymore. I can't say anything else because it's not going to change anything. It felt like talking to a brick wall, and it hurts me when I try to help someone and they act like I'm hurting them. Did you think I was attacking you? A lot of what you did was true, and I don't sugarcoat things. I told you that you're gonna be your worst enemy, and I was right. That's not any of the people. That's from somebody on Twitter that I know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do to. Well, no, I do know what to do. The first step is to try to reach out and talk with them and try to let them know, like, I understand what they're saying to me now. They want to see change. I'll try. I'll try my best again. I don't know what will happen in the future, but I do know that I, I gotta have my friends back. If I can't get my friends back, I understand. And I know I'll have to move on. But, yeah. I just want a connection. That's all. I just want the same connection I had before. Because right now, I don't know. I'll probably make it because I get paid this week, hopefully Tuesday. I'll probably make it a habit to go to next level and try to actually like just talk with people. Just make it a habit every Wednesday. I don't have to go there to enter the tournament, but just to see people and talk with them. I just, just play to play. Just give myself something to do. Give myself some interaction with people and not feel alone. And I know Wednesday feels so far off, but I need to start going to next level more. I need connection. I need human connection. Regardless of what happens, like I need connection. Because I don't feel that. Right now, I feel like I've lost everything. Even though I can see in front of me that I haven't. I'm like indoors so often. Like so often. So often. Well, yeah, Pepsi, I'll try. I was gonna reach out with them after I streamed, but I don't even know if I want to do that. I probably would want to wait a little bit. I don't even know. Is he around? I don't know what's going on with Jeff. I could try to talk with him, but I haven't spoken with Jeff in so long. I haven't spoken with him in so long. I just gotta like reach out to people. I definitely gotta make the effort to reach out to people and start going to places I used to go to. Yeah, Jeff used to be here a lot, but he ain't here no more. I'm sure like he knows, but like we never talked. We never talked. We never talked since. And it's not against him. I'm not saying that to be against him or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I know I could have been better and talk with him more. I tend to always like try to be to myself, but that's the thing, right? Like I was so used to like being by myself, like I was fine. I was absolutely fine being by myself. No, Ostrava is here, but he comes in and out because he's busy, right? Ostrava still hangs around, but he's just in and out. Yeah, he's always been here, always. He just don't talk much, and I understand why. Like he's busy, and that's a lot of people. A lot of people are busy, so I get it. I just have to go to the next level again. I just have to go there again. I have to go there again. I have to keep going there. Like, who cares about, like, online? Like, it's just people. Just being around people. And, and people I know. You know, like, people like I know. Like, the people I talk to, people I know. I just don't want to come home and then be alone. That's the problem. I don't want to come home and be alone. Because that's how I feel. I don't want to come back home and then feel alone. I used to have a significant other. I used to. I used to. Hobby classes? No. I haven't thought about it. Time to get a new one. Let's work on not feeling like a piece of shit when you're by yourself first. Let's focus on that before we go and try to get girls. Let's focus on that. JJ Star, no, I haven't. Yeah, I actually do like building computers. I do like building computers. I do like building computers. I know how to build them. Like they're like Lego blocks to me, bro. Like having my own computer and understanding how it works, like I do like building them and understanding how to use them and everything. That's why I was able to learn all this stuff by myself. I didn't know that hobby classes existed. I didn't think that that was the case. Like I didn't know. I thought you just got a fucking job. I really hope that Moomin Rider guy is okay. Yeah, he comes in here every day, and he always says he's just not the same name because he's trying to start streaming himself. But he's like, oh hey, look, it's Sonic Soul. Oh my gosh, it's Sonic Soul. I always notice when he comes in. And I always say, "What's up?" I remember a lot of people from my chat. Like, I want you guys to know. I know you guys may be thinking like I don't value you guys as much because I keep talking about these three friends that I want back. But I do value you guys. Well, Irie's different. Irie was just. I see a lot of my problems in him. And I had to get him out. And I think that's fine. That's one person that I'm I'm glad I kind of distanced myself from. And I don't hate him. I don't hate Irie. No hate whatsoever. But yeah, he mentioned COVID. I haven't seen him. He got COVID. Oh Lord. But he was just in the call. Yes, he was not the call. The chat yesterday. So I don't understand. He was literally just in the chat yesterday. He just had a different name because he said he was gonna start streaming. Later, Bright Blue. Yeah, Graves. I'll look into it. The thing is, I keep up with everybody in my Twitch chat. Like, I do see when you guys talk to me. I just felt rewarded going back into my Discord chat and then seeing people in there and talking with them and everything. What I might do in my Discord call is what I might do is just to get people to come in, I might I might just like have on Toonami Aftermath, if y'all know what that is. Yeah, exactly, Groovy. Exactly. What is that? It's a site that basically does the same thing that Toonami does for Cartoon Network. Like if you remember, um, it's just a fan made site that basically emulates like old school Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. Yeah, exactly. They just emulate that shit. So like every like Saturday, but the thing is every Saturday at like 11, they'll do Interstellar 999. I think that's what it is. So, but yeah, it's a good site. I had it on when I had to get surgery on my mouth, and I would like that shit. That was before I. That was before I knew, all these guys. Now I'll show you what the site is. I obviously can't play anything from it because then I don't want to get copyright written or anything. But uh, like it, I would go to that site just to like vibe because it reminded me of like when I would come home and I would just watch like all the old school shit, all the anime shit. No, I'm probably gonna have that on while I'm in the Discord, even if nobody's in there. I need. I like being around people. I'm not an extrovert. Like I'm not like what I get. I don't know how to put it. I'm like I like being around people. I just like being around people that like what I like, you know, and I like I don't even know what the term is. If is it ambivert? Is there a chance that being around people fills a void? I mean, I can't lie. It does. Because usually when I'm alone, like, when I'm alone, it, sometimes I'm happy. I got, like, bust a nut or whatever the fuck, or, watch some shows and be cool and shit, you know. But being able to, like, feel with somebody else, feel how they're feeling. I know I'm not, like, the greatest, like, I know I'm not, like, great at comprehending exactly, like, rationally, logically, whatever. I know I'm not like that, where, like, I'm, like, analytically listening to everything. But I feel good being around people. Like, I like companionship. It's something that I never had or never felt like I had with my family. And I still don't feel that way. And it sucks because I said this already, but all of my family, they have, like, well, my my uncle and my mom, they have, schizophrenia. And then my grandmother, she's working so hard. So there were times when I was young, like, she would work herself so hard. She worked overtime, everything. And I'd just sit there, like, alone. Like, so all I had were my games. I literally would just burn out my fucking GameCube with a shit ton of GameCube games. My mom literally thought I was looking at porn because they saw Samus in Super Smash Bros. Melee. And was like, yo, are you watching porn? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm literally on, like, the first level of the adventure mode for Super Smash Bros. Melee. Like, I'm just dicking around. And she'll think that. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then she'll just walk away. Usually I'll just be by myself. We're talking, like, let me show you something. And you guys are gonna fucking be on some. I was young as shit, right? You know when I got this? This, like, obviously it's the manga for Dragon Ball. This is so old. I got this in such a long time. Bro. Bro, I would, like, you guys can't see it. Hold on. Bro, I would sit there. I had Sonic Adventure 2 in the background. I was trying to level up my Chow. Where, do I remember? Yeah, I do. I'm an idiot. I had my fucking dumbass crayons, right? I had my dumbass crayons, and I would legit. Guess what stupid shit I did? I literally, as I was sitting there, and I was in the fucking, like, kindergarten for the fucking child, because I was trying to, like, level him up or whatever the fuck, and I was dumb. I was, like, fucking, what, 10? Motherfucker, I colored in Piccolo's arms in the manga. Why would I do this? Why would I do this? I'm such an idiot. Why would I do that? Why did I color this in? Why did I do that? That's how fucking, like, bored I was. And look at this. I knew it. But this was a colored pencil, so it came out better. But I literally was coloring this shit like an idiot. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I don't know why I would do that, but I did that. I did that. I don't know why I did that. I just wanted something to do. The year? I don't know. Literally, the book is falling apart as I'm spreading it open. So I don't know. 2003. 2003. Yeah, I know I was a child. I get it, right? Like, I was dumb. But I'm just trying to give you context. I literally had nothing to do. I literally had nothing to do. I had nothing to do. So all I did was play fighting games, play video games and shit, and colored in my fucking manga like an idiot. And then went to school. You'd love to see Darkstalkers come back? I don't know if they'll come back, man. I really wanted Darkstalkers to come back, but I don't think it'll come back. What I'm saying is that I remember when I was a kid and how I would always find myself playing games. Like I was literally like doing well in school just so I could like get games to play. Like that's what I was doing. Like cuz I literally had nothing else cuz like my uncle was like well, it is unintentional because like they're sick. My family is sick, you know? I try to help them the best I can, but they're sick. I do everything I can to try to help them. And it's a lot of pressure. And at this point, like, I can't do anything more than just, like, help my grandmother with the bills, right? But I was alone. Yeah, my grandmother's still working. She's still working, man. Yeah, I know you guys are here for me. I literally just had fighting games. I literally just had like fighting games and video games. I played a shit ton of Sonic games, and then my uncle had Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Well, not Turbo. He had Street Fighter 2 Turbo on the SNES, but he didn't have his SNES, so he also had Street Fighter 2 on the Genesis. So we played that when I was little, and I can't really bond with my uncle since there was too much shit he did to me. But those are moments where I'm like, yeah, I want to play fighting games. I want to play fighting games. That was like the first moment that I was like, yeah, I want to play fighting games a little more. But then I also played a lot of Sonic games, so that's what I did too. Every day I would wake up in my mom's room. You know, my mom was already working. My grandmother was working, so I'd have to be by myself. I really have to be by myself. So I wake up. I would literally wake up before the school bus had to pick me up. I would literally wake up and I would just play Sonic. I'd play Sonic or I'd play Streets of Rage on the Genesis. You had the 3-pack. It had Streets of Rage, Sonic 1, and Golden Axe. And I'll just play that constantly till the fucking cartridge just burns out. I just play it constantly, constantly, all the time. It was just something to do because I didn't have anyone to talk to. Usually I get breakfast at school and I talk to people at school, right? Like, you know, I was a fucking kid, so like we're talking about grade school. So I was just like playing games and trying to talk to people and let them know. Like, let me tell you something. I was so alone, and I still feel alone, but I was so alone as a kid that when I went to public school, right, I had the map of how to traverse, like, you know, the city. And I learned how to get from my house to school from reading the map. And even though I had to take the school bus, I knew exactly where to go from my house to go to that school. Now, you may be thinking, like, I'm telling you these things and, like, you're a fucking child, of course. Like, you didn't do dumb shit like that. But for me, being able to go to school, it felt good to be able to see people. Even if I didn't say much, it felt good to be around people. Like, now I know where I gotta go. Like, I know what I gotta do when I'm in the city. I mean, it doesn't help that we all have phones now, so we just GPS that shit, but I really just didn't like being in the house, knowing that I had to deal with all the stuff I deal with. I know these things are like hard. People think like this stuff is, it's not hard for me to talk about. It's hard for me because I feel like I'm making things awkward for people. People don't want to, like, obviously people don't want to come to my stream and then watch me fucking be like this. They want to watch me play Strive or play fighting games, cook people up, etc., right? So that's why I always felt weird talking about this stuff at first, but then I got over it because I realized I can't express my feelings anywhere else. I don't know where else to express them because I feel like if I do, it would be awkward. I feel like it would be awkward for people. And I didn't want to make things terrible. Like, I feel why not? Because I know, JJ. I know. I just know that people want to have fun. You know, I don't. I know people don't want to deal with all this stuff. Thank you for the sub. I know I haven't been thanking subs lately, and I had the alert off for some time. Should probably turn it back on soon. Yeah, the reason I named myself Soul is just because of Soul Bad Guy. Both, like Soul has the word free on his belt buckle, and in the story, you know, he's kind of like he kind of goes like against like the holy order, like their way of doing things in order to like accomplish stuff. Like he had his own way of doing things, and I like that. I like that he was able to do things his own way. That's what had me like connect with Soul, but then they changed how Soul looks, and I don't like it. I liked how he looked like in Double X. I don't like how he looks now. He just looks like he's stupid. He just looks like he's stupid. He doesn't look cool like he did. Like he's not lean, he's not cool. So aesthetically I just don't like him in this game. Sonic is the same way though, like with why I named myself Sonic. It's literally why. Because I grew up with Sonic. That was never gonna like change. And he kinda has like the same like thing going for him. Where he just does what he gotta do. Bro, Chip and Biken, I don't know. Biken looked better in Double X. I'm not complaining about the boobs, but she definitely looked better in Double X. Like, everybody got mad buff. Yeah, exactly, Graves. Exactly. That's why, as much as I did play him in the beta, it was just because Eno wasn't in the game. Eno wasn't in the game. Because that was really the only character I wanted to play. I didn't really want to play, like, Soul, but it was cool that, like, he had the infinite, so I was like, I'm just going to do this to people. I'm telling you, those three people got me through a lot of things. Because I would. Has this whole convo with chat made you feel any better? It made me feel a little better. It has. It has. Surprised you're not playing God of War Ragnarok? I wasn't really interested. But maybe I'll get it when I get paid by Twitch this week. I don't know. I don't know. I want to eat something other than rice and fucking egg. Rice, egg, and hot dog. Because that's what I've been eating, like, constantly. No, I mean, I don't mind eating rice, but every day, like, Jesus. Yeah, for sure, Zeph. Yeah, I know, Graves. Guys, just know I'm not trying to have these meltdowns often. I couldn't hold this stuff in. Aaron is my guy. I don't know, dog. Aaron is doesn't he turn evil at the end of that shit? I don't know. I read it. That's why I read a majority of the manga, but I just never finished it. Too much politics. Like we're talking like we're talking some chapters where it'll just be like a shit ton of like words for one panel. And I don't mind like reading it, but it's like my man, like it's like bro, like it's just so much exposition that it just tries to dump on you. I don't know. Are we talking about Attack on Titan? JJ mentioned it. What up, Zero? He's just anime Loki, that's all. But Loki is different, man. Loki's actually evil. Well, until they bitch made him in his own show. So, but Loki's actually evil for the sake of being evil. Like he likes being a trickster. Yeah, I know, Graves. In Norse mythology? Oh, you talking about the actual Loki, not the Marvel Loki. You talking about the actual Loki? Yeah. Well, yeah, the actual Loki and Aaron might be alive, might be a little alike. Yeah, I don't like Loki. I don't like the Loki show. I didn't hate it, but it was whatever. You know, another random thing, but when I watched Perfect Blue again for the third time with my Discord chat, I mean, yeah, we watched it, but it sucked because I felt like I could relate to the character more in Perfect Blue now watching it my third time as opposed to the first two times I watched it. This was my third time watching it, and Perfect Blue, like, I could just see the mannerisms, and I'm like, this is how I'm acting. Right? Where, like, you start to know, and that's the beautiful thing about anime, right? Like, people look at anime and think it's like just cartoons and shit, but when you have a really compelling story that's done through anime, through that medium, like, I mean, yeah, you can notice this stuff in, live shows, but the way it's drawn and the way it's stylized is very, like, impactful. I watched Perfect Blue, and there was the moment where. What was the moment? It was where she was being asked, the main character was being asked if they wanted to start modeling, right? No, not modeling. It was the not modeling. It was the scene, the fucking the R word scene. No, it wasn't singing shit. No, because she was transitioning to. No, she was transitioning to becoming an actress, but she was already an idol. But then she changed to become an actress, and then in the show she was doing, she had to do a particular scene, and you could see when she was asked, right? You may not, I never thought about it the first time, but you could see when she's asked to do something that she, in her heart, knows she doesn't want to do. She she laughs it off, and she's like, "I'll do it." You know, my mom will like look at me funny, or she'll like really be freaked out with me doing it, but uh I think I gotta do this to you just like she just has to do it. But in that moment, after she laughs, her face goes blank. Later, Graves. Her face goes blank. Like just blank in like a few frames. And I don't know if me playing fighting games so much has made me see that, but her face goes from like laughing to like blank. And then she gets sad. And then she's just like, yeah, I'll do it. Obviously, you learn later on she didn't actually want to do it, but it's like those little things related to me because there are so many times where I feel that way, that sense of, I don't know how to put it, but like that shit irked me the third time I watched it because it felt like that's what I was doing. And I couldn't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Do I care about AOT spoilers? I don't care because I probably won't watch AOT. I'm not really interested. Not that I don't care about it. How do I put it? Like, I'm not trying to be rude when I say it. I'm not like interested enough in the series to go back to it. Yeah, I read it. I didn't watch it. What's AOT? Attack on Titan. Don't say SNK. Say AOT, because if you say SNK, you're gonna think of actual SNK and not Shingeki no Kyojin, which is the Japanese name for it. Which was annoying, by the way, because they would call Attack on Titan by its Japanese name, SNK, and then because you would look for like things that SNK is doing, you'd end up seeing Shingeki no Kyojin over like actual SNK, which I thought was annoying. That was especially annoying when I was trying to look at KOF 15 news. Nice to see you on Strive again. To be honest, I don't know. I don't really like Strive. I was trying to play it because I was trying to do something with my mental, but I wasn't being honest with myself. So no. What is this? I read this part. Didn't his head get cut off? Didn't Aaron's head get cut off? I read this part in the manga. Yeah. His head actually got cut off in the manga. Yeah, with the rifle. Yeah. Yeah, and it's like mad colossal titans in the wall. Thank you for the resub. Yeah, that was wild to me that the colossal titans were literally inside the walls the entire time.
始祖の巨人の力を介し、全てのユミルの民へ話しかけている。パラディ島にある全ての壁の硬質化が解かれ、その中に埋められていた全ての巨人は歩み始めた。俺の目的は、俺が生まれ育ったパラディ島の人々を守ることにある。しかし世界はパラディ島の人々が死滅することを望み、この島のみならず全てのユミルの民が殺され尽くすまで止まらないだろう。俺はその望みを拒む。壁の巨人はこの島の外にある全ての地表を踏み鳴らす。そこにある命をこの世から駆逐するまで。
That's kind of OD. That is kind of OD. Anyway, what was the point of that? I'm so confused. What was the point of that? Yeah, I read the manga. I read the manga. So I do. But it's been so long since I read it. I got to that point. And then they're like at this fucking like sea or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I want to know why we're mentioning this. Not to like be disrespectful. I just wanted to know. I mean, yeah, Aaron, for all intents and purposes, was OD. He completely changed. Anyway. What do I do here? I guess I'll sleep again. But then I'll wake up and try to talk with them. Point is, I'm going to turn off the stream. I'm going to feel alone again, but I need to sleep and rest and take things step by step. Yeah, I was going to go into the VC and just turn on Toonami Aftermath, and then I was just going to lie down. That's what I was going to do. So I'll be in there if you want to talk to me, but I'm definitely lying down. I just need some time. I don't know when I'll stream. I've had a rough 2-3 days already. I don't know how long this is going to last. But something's going to happen. Good or not, something is going to happen. Just gotta let the chips fall wherever they may. But I definitely can't play any of these games right now. I'm not in my right mental. And it's not even because I'm mad. It's just I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything anymore right now with these games. It's not that I hate them. I don't feel what I felt before. Maybe I'll feel better if I go to like next level or if my friends come back. But that's the only two things I could think of that'll make me want to play fighting games right now. So I just need connection. Yeah, I'll try. Armani, I appreciate you helping me. You don't have to. Just I appreciate that you care. I do. I don't want you to feel compelled to do anything you don't want to do. I just I don't I don't know what else to say. I just it's just like thank you. Thank you for helping me. Yeah, I know. I know 3D Lab. All right, I'm gonna get off for now. Maybe I'll be back later. Maybe. Yeah, Zero Blood. Thank you.